Welcome back to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Had another spectacular week of boxing gambling. Hit that lock. I also hit on my side bet. I had on Conor Walker. So that's exciting. All right, before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog, and all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight, so you can consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. There's always a bull market somewhere. Let's bring down the house together. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. Just $5 a month. Just $5 a month to get you the lock of the week, get you asked to bookie anything, it gets you the absolute best gambling advice, it gets you updated props, the best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. So join the Patreon. After you do that, head on over to carnivorebar.com. That's carnivorebar.com using promo code BOXING at checkout. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar, the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. carnivorebar.com, promo code BOXING to save 10% at checkout. All right, then let's get into today's show. Let's get in. One more announcement. Head on over to Texas Boxing Scene. That's Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. All proceeds go to autism research and recovery. Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. All right, let's get into today's show. Brandon Figueroa, Stephen Fulton, part 2. The first fight was 2021 Fight of the Year. It's been 3+ years since, believe it or not, but that was a fantastic fight with Figueroa and Stephen Fulton. Let's get into it. The first fight, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on Figueroa. He's a long, rangy, high volume, huge 126-pound featherweight. High volume, needs to be on the inside, front foot guy, just unleashes, switches back and forth between the conventional southpaw stance, does not stop throwing, just stays on you, keeps the pressure on you, pounds and pounds away, high volume. We know exactly what Brandon Figueroa is, right? Like nothing's changed, nothing's different. He's going to stay on you. He can jab his way in. He's incredibly durable. So most people think he won the first fight. I thought he won the first fight. Now, it wasn't unanimous. It wasn't like it was a robbery. Most people thought the fight was very, very close, and most people thought Brandon Figueroa deserved the nod. I thought it was a political thing. Figueroa was going to go up from 22 to 26 regardless. So he was going to have the belts unified, and if he did that, the PBC was going to lose control of the belts. So if Fulton wins, Fulton stays at 22, and he remains in control of the belts. Fulton won, and he gets a new weight fight, which was big money. Plus, Fulton wanted to go up to 26 and a rematch with Figueroa. And PBC talked him out of it, and then he got the Inoue fight, and the rest is history. So there was a lot of reasons why Fulton would have gotten that decision. Those reasons are gone. Plus, Figueroa, I talked to Figueroa in 2019, 2+ years before that fight. He said at that time, that was before COVID, he was having a lot of trouble making 122. So he was drained at that weight. 22 is not his best weight. 26 is. But he was making 22 because of these fights. He could still make it, but it was very, very tough for him. So he was drained. He's carrying the weight better from 22 to 26 than Fulton. This is more of a natural 122-pounder. I understand it's only 4 pounds, but those 4 pounds are vital to Fulton. They're an advantage for Figueroa. It's a disadvantage for Fulton. Figueroa's fighting at his natural weight. Fulton's going up out of a weight that's probably not his best natural weight. 122 is probably his best natural weight. I know both guys extremely well. Figueroa is a bigger guy, a much bigger guy naturally. So I say all that to say, the first fight I thought Figueroa won. I also think Fulton is faded. I don't think Fulton is as good now as he was in 2021. I think the Inoue fight took a lot out of him. He did not look great in his most previous fight, although he did win against a good fighter. He did not look good in a fight that he was a huge betting favorite against Cesar Castro. I thought he won, maybe a draw. It was really super close, but he eked out a split decision, 95-94, 95-94 the other way, and 96-93. It was that kind of fight. He got dropped in the fight. It was a very, very close fight, very, very close against a guy he should have handled. So I think Figueroa is better now, and Fulton has taken a step back. We're at Figueroa's best weight. We're not at Fulton's best weight. You see what I'm saying? And I thought Figueroa won the first fight, and so did most people. To me, this is a Figueroa fight. Look, Fulton's a quicker fighter, twitchier fighter, better athlete, high-level athlete, faster fighter, multifaceted fighter who's good on the outside and the inside, but he seems to have slowed down a bit. The volume's not the same. The reflexes, the skills are still good, but the reflexes and the speed don't seem to be the same. He needs to win the fight on the outside. He needs to be able to stand in and hold his ground on the inside, but he needs to win and score with the flashier, more telling punches on the outside. He's got good head movement, and he can make you miss still. But he needs to be on the outside. He needs to hold serve on the inside, but he needs to use the ring, and he needs to score with his jab, and he needs to get eye-catching shots from the outside because he's not going to win the fight on the inside. He needs to just hold his own and not lose the fight on the inside and get back outside. Inactivity between these two fighters is so telling. Both guys fight once a year, unfortunately. Fulton's now more stationary. He picks shots off nicely, and he exchanges more now. I don't think this is the guy he wants to exchange with. I think over time Fulton is going to break down. I think Figueroa is going to ultimately win this fight on volume and pressure and break Fulton, who I don't think is the same athlete. I don't think he has the same legs that he had in the first fight. I think something in a new way fight broke him. I think he's a little bit less, and I think Figueroa is a little bit more. He's not going to be shot. He's not going to be weight trained. He's not going to be fatigued and weight trained. I think Figueroa takes a step up. I think a step forward. I think Figueroa is better. I think Fulton is a little worse in a fight that I thought Figueroa won originally, and most people think Figueroa won. So you can tell where I'm going with this. I think Figueroa wins the fight, although I'm not. Stephen Fulton's a good friend of mine. I've interviewed him many, many times. I've talked to him many, many times. He's a great dude. I'm a big fan. I just don't think he wins this fight. Guys, let's take a look at the book. Let's pull this up. Let's take a look at the odds and see how we're making money on this fight. I think this is a terrific standalone bet. I think this is also something you can parlay. I would stay away from props on this. I don't know if it goes a distance, but at minus 170, I think that's pretty good odds. I would put $100, your normal bet, on Figueroa. $100 is going to make you about $60. That's not bad. You can parlay this, but I like Figueroa on the money line. I don't know if he knocks him out late or if this goes the distance, so I would stay away from that. But I like Figueroa at minus 170. I think that's a good bet. It makes about $60, so it's not terrible. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. I think Figueroa on the money line is a great bet. I think it's something you can parlay around. If you just do something simple like that. Azim, Ramos, and Figueroa, minus 106. Bang. Ramos and Figueroa minus. I like this a lot. I really do. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog. That's a nice little parlay for you. But Figueroa, money line. Figueroa, build your parlay around him. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog, and all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight, showing how to consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. The bookies, the odds makers, they don't know what they're doing. I do. I'm going to show you how to consistently make money betting on the sport. It is January 26, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank you, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.